Trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions are elementary functions that have as argument an angle theta in the right triangle. Let's say we can denote any angle, but let's denote with the angle theta. And those elementary functions, they describe the relationship of the sides in the right triangle with the angle theta. So now here we have the right triangle. This is the hypotenuse is the longer side of the triangle, we already know. This is the opposite side with the angle theta, and this is the adjacent side with relationship to the angle theta. And now sine theta is equal with the opposite sides of the triangle divided by the hypotenuse, and cosine theta is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, and tangent theta is equal with the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. Cosecant theta is equal with the hypotenuse over the opposite side of the triangle related to the angle theta, and secant theta is equal with the hypotenuse over adjacent related to the angle theta, and the cotangent theta is equal with the adjacent divided by the opposite side of the triangle in relation with the theta. So now another way, SOHCAHTOA is another way as a mnemonic to remember, for example, the relationship of the sine related with the sides of the triangle. For example, this signifies a sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine theta, C, is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent theta is equal with the opposite side of the triangle divided by the adjacent. Another way to remember as a mnemonic, we can use the cosecant theta is equal with the reciprocal of the sine theta, and the secant theta is equal with the reciprocal of the cosine theta, and cotangent theta is equal with the reciprocal of tangent theta. Let's take one example here, and let's find the 6 trigonometric functions. For example, concept trigonometric ratios. Example 1, given the right triangle, write the 6 trigonometric ratios for the given angle with the measure theta. Note that the angle theta is here, this angle here theta, and let me write a little bit, maybe it looks better. And the opposite side of the triangle related to the theta is this side here. And adjacent side is this side here. And hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle, which is 29. And now if we wanted to find the sine theta we already said in the beginning is equal with the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. The opposite side in this case is 21, the hypotenuse is 29. So is the opposite over hypotenuse. Let me write over hypotenuse here. And this is equal with 21 divided by 29. And cosine theta is equal with the adjacent divided by hypotenuse, and this is equal with 20 divided by 29. 20 divided by 29. And we are looking for tangent theta. Tangent theta is equal with the opposite over adjacent. Let me write just one letter. and this is equal with a 21 over 20. 21 over 20. And a secant theta is equal with a hypotenuse over adjacent, which is equal with the hypotenuse is at 29 and adjacent is 20. And now cosecant theta is equal with the hypotenuse over opposite, which happens to be equal with the 29 over 21. 29 over 21. And lastly, we have a cotangent theta. Cotangent theta is equal with the adjacent divided by the opposite. Adjacent divided by the opposite. And this can be equal with 20 divided by 21. 20 divided by 21. And now we have all the 6 trigonometric function, elementary function. We already got them, all of them.